The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready, and we're off and running from Charlotte. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe. Because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Young's going to sneak it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And going play action. Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Escapes a defender. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a 1st-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career. Quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate. Going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
From the 27.
at the 27-yard line.
Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Christian Roseboom.
They'll try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
That one's caught. Judy has it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
To number 3, Jerry Judy. First and goal at the 6.
Motion man left is Johnson. Shotgun snap, a get to 4. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Okay, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. From the gun on third down. He's got it. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Raheem Blackshear now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On first down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, it's Hubbard. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Search it, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Typically, Kate, you see dime coverage as a quarterback, you can find the completion. Right? You know what you're getting defensively. Yeah, there's a bunch of pass defenders on the field. There's usually also check downs and available outlets. Not that time. Excellent dime coverage behind, and just enough pressure to get home and force the sack.
Trying to force one through there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Young up, first and 10. And a man is there to knock that away. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect for your teammates.
44-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 44 here on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Here's Young to throw. It's caught. That's Thielen. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. Going for it with Brooks. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They give to Spiller from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Watson working in the pistol. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Panthers nothing.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Juke the defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down by Malik Collins. A loss of a yard. Brings up
1st throw for the backup now.
25.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Dalton now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Sam Martin on the punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Broke through the tackle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cleveland.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
The give now to Henderson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's Dalton. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance in making that hit. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
We We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Well, nod, with a grin, they'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
7 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, they go with Spiller. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets everything he has up. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. This give is to Spiller. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action, it's Watson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
That one's caught by Tillman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
Henderson here from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Henderson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And the Browns 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Takes out a 1-stop. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
The Browns parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panthers and Andy Dalton headed back onto the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. And as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers looking down a very long field. They'll throw on 3rd and long. That pass caught by Renfro. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Throwing here, Dalton. Able to find Renfro here. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Dalton. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers first
Here's
down.
Dalton to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez, Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Dalton looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Looking to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. This is Henderson on second down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Carter put in motion left. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for second down. Watson now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
He has it on the QB sneak. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Carolina in punt formation. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Browns and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. It's Henderson on the give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the 24. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Oh, Watson lost it. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Now Dalton. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. First down. Here comes Brooks. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. And now you put yourself in great position to score.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff for Henderson, running left. Jukes one defender, and he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And they sure surprised us, going for two in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. To throw, here's Dalton. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 31. Trouble with the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Panther. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Brooks on the counter. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst of quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun
4.
now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it'll bounce toward the sideline, and out it goes. The Browns and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Henderson on 1st and 10. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Looking from the gun, Watson. Thrash hauls it in. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Browns first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Headed left, Henderson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Throwing is Watson. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Throwing here, Dalton. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Gets himself free. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Here's Watson to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Scrambles from the pocket. Brought down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. 1st down, ball at the 36.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
Dalton. Connecting on a slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Ronnie Hickman on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Panthers.
Now again to Brooks, coming left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Dalton to throw. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across midfield.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Throw on 3rd down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the run. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Brooks again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Run right side, Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sticking with Henderson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Cleveland.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Charlotte.